A couple days ago, we had the first snowflakes of the year in New York City. There's other parts of the country that are already under quite a bit of snow. And I've always been concerned, Lewis, about when the roads are salted, it's really not good for cars. And it's also not particularly good for the environment. Sometimes there are all sorts of different additives and chemicals in the ice melt and different road salts that are used. And Huffington Post has a very cool article about the possibility of, in Wisconsin, the land of cheese, using a kind of what's being called cheese brine to de-ice roads. It's a liquid byproduct of cheese making, and the method has been around for a few years, but it's never been used in any kind of major city, and Milwaukee is going to try it out, according to the journal Sentinel. And cheese brine is usually expensive and difficult to get rid of, so the idea is you can save the cheesemakers money by not having them dispose of the cheese brine and use it to de-ice roads. Now, it wouldn't be used exclusively. You'd still have to use the regular salts as well, but it would reduce the amount that's needed. And the estimate is that in 1 year, Polk County Highway Commission could, or rather, in the first year that Polk County Highway Commission tried the cheese brine on the roads, the company saved $40,000 it would have spent on rock salts. This seems cost effective. It seems it is greener than just using 100% rock salts. And I think that this is fantastic. Now, there is one issue, Lewis, which is that it does make the entire area smell like cheese.
I was going to say that it must stink. And then if it's lingering around for a little while, might that get worse? But maybe not. I mean, it is kind of cold out, so presumably it wouldn't, I don't know, rot or whatever. But pretty interesting.
Yeah, this reminds me of Grease Cars, which started up where our show was originally based in Florence, Massachusetts. They ran on disposed vegetable oils from restaurants. And when you drove around near one of these cars, it either smelled like French fries or Chinese food, depending on where the grease was from. Some people didn't mind it, but I think if I was driving the car, it would start bothering me.
Well, I don't know. If it's a well-built car, presumably none of those fumes would be getting into the cabin there. But yeah, I do remember that. It was a pretty interesting project. And yeah, if you were behind one of those, you definitely smell the French fries.